Good morning. Good morning. I've missed you. Well, it is, let's see, it's Tuesday morning, 9:40 a.m. on November 27th. We are so coming to the end of this year. My goodness sakes. Um, I have been remiss in recording regularly because I've been so wrapped up in uh, my meditation time. I've been meditating with Deepak Chopra and really getting deep into conversations with God. And it fills my heart with so much joy. These words of clarification, they're things that we all know and we all talk about, but understanding them at a deeper level is so glorious. Um, it has created such freedom for me to rest in the knowledge of being one, being an expression of God or the universal intelligence or whatever you want to call it. I call it God because it's what I grew up with. Um, but it is not the God that I grew up with, that's for sure. Um, the God that I refer to today is actually an energy of intelligence, love, freedom, and joy that gosh, there's the difficulty. As people try to explain what it is that they understand, putting words which are very limited on the unlimited, infinite aspects of spirituality or God or universal intelligence or life itself is limiting the unlimited, and that doesn't really work. I mean, even as a concept, physically, it doesn't work. You can't limit the unlimited, or it's not unlimited anymore. So you see, we have a problem talking about God and about what spirituality is. And this is what has actually caused religions to form. Um, Someone has a deep and beautiful understanding of what life is about and what the purpose of physical incarnation is about and what God is about. And they do their best to share it with others because it's so strong, so beautiful, so enriching to their lives. They want to share it. Um, but we're putting limited expression on the unlimited, very finite concepts in the words that we use on infinite reality. Um, so if I choose a bunch of words to tell you what I believe about God or life or intelligence or spirituality, those words may or may not invoke in you the exact same understanding. Um, so throughout time, what has happened is people have tried to share that, and in so doing, they have put limited articulation on unlimited concepts and realities that make sense to them in the moment. And people who understand or think they understand get some sort of a enrichment out of that person's articulation. They follow and they want to know more. If that person understood so well that they can explain it and make you understand it, then You want to know more, and you look at that person as a teacher or a leader or knowing something that you don't know for yourself. And none of that is correct. We all know this stuff, and it's just simply about listening, taking the time, and having the faith to know that when we take the time and when we practice the truths that we can sometimes mouth out the side of our neck, um, that it will all be good, that it will all be better, and that it will be what it's supposed to be, what it's been promised. What good is it believing in promises that don't come true, for Pete's sake? Um, Most of us in the world today walk around saying, we are all one, we're connected, but we don't live like that. We talk about knowing that life is eternal, but we don't live like that. We have concerns about our earth, our environment, our world, and our future, but still we live in ways that are in collusion with the present socioeconomic mandates, afraid to step out of the box and walk to the beat of your own drummer. Um, Being a part of a community of human beings that sticks together and tries to be like each other is very seductive. And separating yourself out from that to take more time for meditation, to listen to that internal voice of wisdom that every single human being actually does have and can access, um, we don't find time for it. And a whole bunch of other things that I'm not going to take your time. There are teachers out there, obviously, that can, they've made it their life's work to explain all of that. So please, I would like to highly recommend Conversations with God by Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond. No, it's not Neil Diamond. It's Neil Donald Walsh. And also getting in touch with Deepak Chopra, the Chopra Center. Last night I watched a beautiful, beautiful special on Gayam TV. It's an internet TV station. And Deepak was speaking live to a small audience. Boy, he hits the nail on the head. He does not mince any words. He calls you right out. So these are deep teachers. And then there's always my personal mentor, Michael Beckwith, at the Agape International Center of Truth, the International Spiritual Center. Yeah, let's call it right so you can look it up. I'm hoping you have a tremendous Tuesday and that you are all healthy, happy, whole, and feeling free. And I want to extend an invitation to you that if you are not feeling as happy as you know you can be, or as completely whole, centered, and grounded as you would like to be, so that you can be the kind of congruent and authentic that we all seem to be striving to be. If you are not feeling free in your life, free to make the choices that are best for you, please call me, because I can help you with that, and I would love to. I'm also working on a huge workshop day, a celebration day on December 29th. I think I'll send out invitations later, so if you want an invitation, please subscribe and or write to me or call me or something, And hopefully I'll be able to work that out so that no matter where you are, this will happen. But on December 29th, I'm thinking about putting together a very beautiful workshop for my wise women, where we will write our story, the story of how we got to where we are, share it with each other, suck in all of the feedback that we get, and then check how we feel about that feedback and whether or not that's the story we'll want to move into the next decade with. And then in January, we will continue that workshop and write a new story to guide us into the next decade of our lives. Who do we want to be, and what is the story that will get us there? Later in the day on the 29th, I will do a Pachamama Alliance symposium called Awakening the Dreamer, and I will open that up to the public. And then we will hopefully have a wine and cheese tasting party and a celebration of birthing 2012, and move on into the energy of the new year. So, a lot going on, busy, 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 and yet what I find is the more time I spend in meditation, the more time I have in a day. Meditation seems to slow down the vibration of the energy that creates the matter of me, this physical form, and all the stuff in it. I am actually beginning to believe and experience. That's what's making me believe. Experience is making me believe that meditation actually expands time. So give it a whirl. Have a beautiful day. My love goes out to you, every single one of you. Remember, if we were meant to be here alone, there wouldn't be so damn many of us here. So let's stay connected. Let's stay together. And on the sun gazing thought, or activity, it's really difficult to keep sun gazing every day in the winter time. I'm still on 5 minutes, and hopefully we will have a sunrise here soon. Oh, excuse me. And I'll get some more time. I did notice something, though. This is getting very long, isn't it? I did notice something this morning. I went out on the beach. The sun was not coming through the clouds this morning, so I just went to the beach for my walk, and my legs were very tired this morning. I felt a little tired, and my legs pushing through the sand were feeling that tiredness. And the sun started to break through. It was too high, too hot, too late already to actually do sun gazing, but I stood for a moment and gazed at the outer edges, the glow in the clouds, and then stood with my eyes closed and allowed the sun to gather. And I do believe that I experienced a surge of energy. It could be just coincidence. Coincidence is a reality. But as I took off walking again, my legs felt much lighter and more energized for quite a while during my walk. So anyway, thought I would share that with you. That may be something that I'm beginning to experience with the sun gazing. So I've talked long enough. Get on with your day. Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Namaste. I honor the God in you, and I honor you in me. Bye-bye.